All right, now I hit the stream button, so I'm gonna give it a second and I will do this recap so everybody gets up to speed here. Uh, yes. Oops. Higher than one. Six, right? Yeah. Okay, so recap. Let's get the recap going here. So last time the crew did a few side jobs. There's Strebby that received a message from his clan leader, Grak, asking if he could acquire some assistance from Strebby's party. Apparently, there's some type of diplomatic issue, and they agreed to help. And eventually, they did achieve the goal of helping Grak because what happened was there's some weird warlord on the rival clan, rival tribe that they had to deal with, and they kind of essentially caved them in that little cavern system, and um, you know, Grak went ahead and intimidated them and said, you're gonna die, or you follow my rules, and then that succeeded. Um, and also, Gribble did catch up with Booth at one time. Basically, Booth was warning Gribble about those Cerberus quote smear campaigns, and that's kind of troubling for the crew because obviously that could be bad news bears. Saying that the Systems Alliance was apparently releasing some sort of terrorist group that's terrorizing whatever they came up with, honestly. So, um, oh yeah, and also Opal was tasked by his diplomatic administrators to uh, basically finalize a trade agreement between the Hanar and Elcor, and the planet of Vecnar, the homeworld for the Elcors. They're in the same system as the Hanar. Basically, they did some trade agreements to uh, the first planet or the first trade agreement was for the Hanar to send to the Elcor some, I believe, minefish, and basically they celebrated. They did a lovely party. People got high, um, and there's cocaine and whatever else drugs that Opal offered Eknar. So after that, once they got done with everything, um, you all went ahead. Oh yeah, no. During that time, you did go to the Omega station before that to inform Arya to you know basically let them know what's going on, just to make sure they understand. Arya understands that you're trying to keep the alliance up with between you and her and Omega, and she understood and offered a couple of Krogan to basically represent them if need be, and um, they're essentially a few of her bodyguards, that showed up. And after the fact that happened, you all went back to the Torrent and eventually went back to the Omega system to return the Krogan to Arya. But during that time, when you showed up at the Omega, you did encounter a huge, like, Crusader class ship. And what you figured out while you were investigating is that it is a Cerberus ship. And then they hailed you, and of course, you all were in the break room, whatever, eating ramen, whatever, slurping some ramen. And what you saw on the holovid feed is a female, black hair, green eyes, just kind of looking at the camera, seeing you all there. And the first words that came out of her mouth was, "This is the Iron Lady. Surrender or die." And that pretty much uh, is everything. So Let me go ahead and show you what she looks like here in a second. Why is my window not working? Everybody else's windows popping up or no? Might have to restart the server. Okay, okay, let me restart it. It just did that earlier too. Oh, Foundry, where art thou? Hold on. Okay, let's see. Maybe one of the modules fucked up. Let's see. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't. I'm not opening the character sheet. All right, let's try getting rid of a couple of things and I'll restart it. Get rid of you. And you. No. Save. All right, let me restart it one more time. See if that works. No. Why? I need to really update Foundry for this. It worked just like before this. Let me try something real quick. Might have been something updated. What? I think it was the 5e system. One sec. Let's see what it shows here real quick. Oh, okay. Nice. Like in the game. All right, let's see. So if I click this, is there an error? I don't see any. I mean, there's a bunch of red there, but error occurred while rendering character sheet. Do original or other are not objects. So it must be the 5e that fucked it up. Maybe if I drop it down a version, or if they have an update for. Let's see. Indeed, 5E. Let's just drop it down one. This is currently at 2.4, so the last version was 2.31. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we close this and just copy and paste. It should work. Theoretically. Copy link. Let's see if that works. Aha, I think it worked for me. I have solved it. Sweet. Okay. We got that working. All right. I big brained that shit. Okay, so if I go. Just insert a random image. Okay. Yeah, I finally fixed it. It's fine. Oh no, the problem was nobody could access their character sheets. So now it's working. Okay. So this is what she looks like. There you go. So she has a very evil demeanor, and she said to y'all again that she's the Iron Lady. Surrender now or die. What do you all do? You're sitting there eating ramen. No. Yes, like when you look at the ship, it's probably another size larger than your ship, and since you've seen ships throughout your career, you notice that it does have the armaments of battle. This ship you're in right now, the Torrent, it has defenses, but you probably will have a hard time trying to fight with them. Yes. That's up to you. You're running the campaign. I'm just making sure it's running. I want you dead. Oh, okay. And you could see the video feed. She's like, um, look, it looks like she's looking at her crew, just kind of nodding here and there. Sure. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Oh, okay. So it's from a 1 to a 20. You see with the video feed, when you're watching her, she's it looks like she's just kind of um confirming maybe something. It could be that they're preparing something, because with her face, she's been through battles. She knows how to fight. You could see it on her face. She and then obviously she has a very, I want to say, vengeful face. I don't want to say revenge, vengeful. because obviously you took 22 million credits from them. Uh, it's 22 million credits. It's 22 million. She's not. She doesn't look like she's scared. She knows what she's doing. She has this very serious look, and like even I would say even Gripple, since you've been through battles and stuff, when you take a glimpse at her, she looks like she's military ready. She's been through military. Yeah, I would imagine he's probably patrolling around, but most likely he's in his room. Yeah, so he's minding his business. So there's a few minutes passing by. Yeah, so okay, so yeah, you get the angel lead, and then while you're going to, the spot back, you hear alarms going off, and then you hear the intercom that your pilot there is stating they have us locked, and then I would say probably in the cargo bay. It'd be easiest, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. 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 Right. Right. Okay. So the idea is you booby trap these two doors and then take all these weapons out here, put them in here, tell the crew to, arm themselves, defend yourselves. There's going to be a fucking, invasion of Cerberus, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. So, and this is a barrier right here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, oh, Garrus. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Omega Aria. Yeah. Arya. Okay. So okay, I'll say that you all basically came together shortly, just kind of briefly saying that you're going to do this, and then once you all split up, Dingerlead and Gripple went to the conference room, and you're kind of shoving Dingerlead, and Dingerlead's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And uh, you all approach the conference room. So, what do you do at the conference room? You see her again, kind of looking around at her crew members, kind of pointing here and there. Um, and, that's basically what you see. Well, if you, yeah, I would imagine you all mention it. Dingerlead would suggest um, the easy solution is to probably kind of do what you're doing. Like, if you're gonna do a surrender, fine. But the ultimate idea is to escape, right? So probably the escape pod is a good idea, because knowing the history of Cerberus, they pack a punch. So whoever could escape should escape as soon as they can. That's his suggestion. Okay. So you're like rushing there. Yeah, you rush in there, just got whatever many hamsters you can, and just kind of gather them and lead them towards the one of the drop pods. Okay. So in the conference room, yeah, you see, the Iron Lady giving directions to people, and then, um, what do you do at this point, Gribble? And then she replies with, "Yes, surrender. We know that you took our credits." No, sure. She squints at everyone in the room, and she clears her throat and says, "Do you know what we do?" Clearly robbing people. She looks. You see her looking at other people, kind of directing some more directions. Get that ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get that ready. Fire. You hear a laser whiz by your ship, and then when you see her facial expression, she has this serious tone, like she is dead serious. And then she clears her throat again, and she's like, "Here's the deal. I know you took our credits. Our smear campaign obviously helped out a lot, as you probably heard. Some terrorist group coming out of System Alliance kind of caused a ruckus. Um, so you stole 22 million credits from us, right? I know we had the 3 million. That's not the point. You still took 22 million. Um, so I'll tell you what." And she leans closer to the screen. "You give me that money, and we may forget about this. I say may lightly. And if that does happen, if we do forget it, you don't do this again. Hmm? Again, do you know what we do?" Okay. Okay. So, you all hear the alarms going off, and then you hear she's gonna go ahead and try to roll the hit. Of course, the ship. Fine. Uh, you know what? Let's do that now. Du-du-du-du-du. Where is the compendium? I know there's ships here. There it is. Really? They only have. Okay. All right. Let's use this, and then we'll use one of these. All right. Du-du-du-du-du. Okay. So let's roll for their initiatives real quick. So they Normandy rolled 19. We'll keep that, and then we'll roll this. Okay, so let me just put these tokens out there so we could just kind of get the idea. Du-du-du-du-du. There's no pictures, but that's fine. We'll just use that, then that. I'm sure he's fine with that. Hold on, let me do this again. There we go. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, let's say the torrent goes first, right? So he's gonna go ahead and roll the hit. Oh, yeah. Okay. He's gonna roll to hit, and that's what he uses, the disruptor torpedoes to see if he hits. Ooh, natural 20. All right. So boom. 1,500 damage. Okay. It's a big hit. So we'll say for the time being, you all do the, getting ready to uh, get into, I guess, battle range, and you all got closer, and you fired the fucker, and you did a decent amount of damage um, with that crit hit, and we'll go ahead and do this. And there's the main cannon. So we'll roll to hit. So as you fire, again, our alarms are blaring. I'm assuming people are running everywhere, trying to, go towards the escape pods, right? So, with the alarms going off. Uh oh. uh, man, did you give me that good mod? Yeah, probably. Oh shit! All right. So with that hit, um, I'm gonna say so you did a good job. You took half of the health there. And then so she fired a shot, and when she does so, it penetrates through the defensive shields, and it left a little bit of a mark on the pilot seat, right? Like, there's a huge window open, and with that, like, there's like gravity suctioning through that, and then obviously it has like their self defense mechanisms to, fix that. So it has like their own like anti gravity shit. You hear the alarms blaring real loud now. Brr, 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 brr. And so, with that being said, what are you doing at this time when you feel the shake of the laser blast, and then the ship wobbled a little bit, so you're like trying to do whatever you're trying to do. I'm guessing running towards the escape pod. Yeah, but you hung up on them, right? No, you hung up on it. What are you? You you saw them getting ready to fire, right? Am I missing something? You hung up. Yeah, right. But you hung up. Right. Yeah, but like you all hung up while she was giving directions to get ready to fire. What do you think that that shows on her in her eyes? You didn't really specify that you right? Am I wrong? Like, did you not? Right. Like, well, I mean, you are flying towards them, but they are shooting at you towards while you're running. towards them. Yeah, they're right. They're not just gonna let you go towards them. Yeah, you're like a ship smaller. And with that hit, also that does fuck your ship up pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if you pack enough hits on him, like you did a good job with that crit hit, so it did like put him to half health. So, but with that, like I said, with that hit right there that they gave you 2100, yeah, you're in rough shape on that because that's a big hit. So, I mean, that's up to you on what to do. Obviously, like I would say it's possible because all ships have smaller armaments on like different areas of the ship, right? To help with defenses, attacks, whatever. But that's up to you. Mhm. But again, you were kind of in the distance, so you have to get closer. So that's why they're shooting at you. Obviously, you shot at them first, and then they shot back. Okay. Okay. So basically, yeah. So you all got shot up a little bit. Obviously, it did a lot of damage. You hear the alarms going off, and the gravity measures are getting on so that it doesn't make you fly everywhere. And yeah, you hail Arya, and once you hail Arya, she looks at the monitor and looks at whoever who's she talking to, Gripple. Okay. So she looks at Gripple and she kind of nods at one of the people that's in the bar currently, and she's like, "Looks like you got yourself a little bit of a mess there." And she nods and she replies with, "Well, what do you suggest?" Let me roll, see if she knows. She thinks about it for a second. I mean, I may know a few, but they're gonna take some time. I mean, you know how system when you jump and stuff, it takes at least a couple hours. So Omega, yeah, yeah. But if you remember, Omega is just one station. So like she doesn't have anyone available at her place at this time that could have that firepower. Yeah, yeah. But she's like, yeah, no, we don't have unfortunately anyone that can help you here. All these people that I know of are out on missions and doing whatever they need to do. So the best I could do is send a couple of ships, but they're not going to do much. Okay. I could send out a couple of people I know. They're just small arm ships, so maybe they'll give you some distractions. But that's the best I could do. Okay. Still not working. Are you even in this server? I don't see you in the server. Maybe refresh? I don't see you. Yeah, try refreshing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe it just glitched out. Foundry does that sometimes. So when you say that, she just kind of rolls her eyes and hangs up immediately. All right. So see, yeah, like I said, she'll bring out people that will help you, just kind of like small time people. Probably like 2 or 3 ships at the most. So that's good. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess. So when you show up to the cockpit, as I mentioned, there's like a gap, like a hole there on the window, but with the fences of the ship, it kind of covered it. And then if it wasn't covered, obviously shit was flying everywhere and shit. So um, you see the pilot there just kind of doing what he needs to do. So you're just basically telling him that evasive maneuvers and shit. Okay. Barrel roll. Okay. So okay. So I'll say yeah, that there he gets inspired by you and he's gonna be like, yeah, you're right. And he'll definitely keep that in mind. Let me see. And then oh yeah, he's a Quarian. His name is Nal Han. So it's like my name's Nal Han, by the way. It was Nal Han. It's, he's confused. He's like, whatever. He shrugs it. Okay. So he gets all inspired and he's gonna do some maneuvers. So the ship, you see, obviously when you're looking through the cockpit, you see the uh, Cerberus ship going to take fire again, but he's gonna roll for disadvantage. And he's like, "Oh shit! All right." He's gonna roll with disadvantage. Disadvantage. Oh, that misses. We got radios. Yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, they totally miss. He like did some not exactly barrel roll, but like kind of serpentine flips here and there and uh dodged it perfectly. Now he's gonna try to fire it. Hell yeah, let's do this. They close in. And yeah, that misses. He yeah. This just reached out and just hit a couple of buttons. You know what? That'd be funny. Yeah. Yeah, why not? You drove a Lamborghini, why not? Dude. That misses. That barely misses. I'm adding +5 on that, so that misses. And he's like, "Damn it! I almost had him." So just see the laser like whiz right by the ship. And then you let's see what else are we gonna do here. So you're getting closer, and you all are swerving around trying to dodge the fire. And about a minute or so goes by, and you see these two small ships, and obviously it came from Omega, and it's flying towards the rear. I'm gonna go ahead and see what happens when I roll these. Oops. Say two. Okay. So I'll say one of them, or both of them hit him, but one of them hit pretty good. They shoot towards the back of the engine side. So you see them like kind of doing a little bit of a formation in the back and start shooting lasers at the engines right there. Didn't do a whole lot of damage. Obviously, it's just kind of annoying to it. It's small armaments, but it's distracting them and stuff too. So you would imagine that Cerberus didn't like that. Oh, an honor. And then I'll say, you're getting a little closer while that's shooting, so you probably get another shot here. So Han's gonna be like, "All right, let's see if I can get this now. Thank God you're here." No, it's now Han. It's now Han. It's not Han. I forgot. All right, I forget. No, it's now Naal. Shut up. All right, you're not getting any inspiration for that. I don't care. God damn it. There. So again, he gets inspiration for dodging, and he dodged well. So you get closer um, with the shots, continuing to fire from the back of the small ships there. Um, you get closer, and then you see that you're inching closer and closer to the docking area. We'll say at the side of the ship as well, um, just to make it easier. So this massive ship, like it's like a ship's size longer than you, right? Larger, and so you slowly get to the docking part of it, and let's see how well Han does. Now Han. Okay, well, inspired by his work. Okay. Um so he goes as best as he can with all this shit going on. Um it's fairly smooth. He got to the docking point. He nods at everyone. And then obviously, with the alarm still going, you would imagine that probably, since you just docked, they would feel that, and they might go through. Um, yeah, your ship is. I mean, yeah, I mean you were moving around, right? I think with a natural 20, it would have been stealthy, right? So, okay, I'll just mute all of you, and I'll just talk to myself. It's fine. God damn it. Okay. Oh fuck. All right, so you all docked, okay, successfully. No tips. Fuck you. Um, and God damn it. All right. So you all locked docks, tips, whatever. Um, and then let me move you all. Let's see. Container will be there eventually. I know he'll probably be home probably in 20 minutes or so. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna bring all y'all over there. Oops, that's not what I want to do. No. All right. Put you all in here ish. So that we could arrange that. Imagine Thanos probably sitting back with a sniper aiming towards that area. Listening to some Beach Boys at the moment. Um, okay. So, uh, yeah, as soon as you all were settling from this, you you hear you booby trapped everything, right? Rex. Okay. So you for a few seconds you hear you know I guess a muffled explosion, right? When you depending on where you're at, I'm assuming that you're probably all at the main area here where the pilot and stuff is. So everybody's trying to grab guns and help as much as they could. Muffled explosion. You hear some yelling. And then, all right, he nods and just gets ready. And Thano again, I would say he's like right there with his sniper. Yeah, yeah, I know. All right, so Dendro lead will probably be like around here. Right. Yeah. Because you said you barricaded this area, yeah? Like right here. Okay. Oh, okay. So you wanted to be like actually in here until okay. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. 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 So in that case, let me. Okay. Um, the yeah, the so you regardless, you did hear the muffled explosion, obviously, and then you see like the four or so people like all, obviously from the explosion, they're dead. Um, and with that, the open door there is kind of exposed, but y'all could see. And I think with that, I think the arrangement of y'all is pretty good. So you all should know that this again is booby trapped. So the obvious point is you're looking through here to see if you could um, contain the people as much as you can in there, and then we'll go ahead and do that. So at this point, I'm going to say we'll roll initiative. We'll do this and this, and then I'll start it. Yes. There we go. Now you should be able, yeah, you should be able to do the inspiration or the initiatives. So many inspirations in my head for some reason. And then I'll roll for Thano and Dinger lead. See if they can lend a hand for you. Okay, you rolled kind of high for that initiative. Um, so what I'm gonna do is roll one for them just to make it easier. So I'll just get a guy. Okay. Okay. So Strebby, you are up. You see these guys are just running out of the door. Or at least you hear them running anyway, and you hear the commotion, them talking, conversing, trying to give orders. And what do you do at this point? Yeah, I'll say that's fine. What's up? Oh, okay. All right, yeah, that definitely hits. 10 damage, and you're shooting this guy? Okay. Uh, you have extra attack, don't you? Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that means you would roll to hit again, and then yeah, that misses. And then you do have an extra attack though. Again, yeah, yeah, and yeah. I would think that's fair because it's an extra attack. You're just using your, ammo. And yeah, that misses. So go ahead and roll again. That misses. So yeah, you're just like shooting, and the people seeing you like going pow 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 pow, ah, and that, yeah, it's like fucking stormtroopers. Um, all right, so Dinjaleed, he's up. He's gonna, let's see. I'm gonna say he moves. Let's see, one, two, three. He'll move here next to Gripple, and in his turn, he's probably gonna see what's gonna go on after you deal with these guys. So Mike, you're up. Okay. Um, Try rolling a persuasion. See what happens. Oh hell yeah. So they all think about it, and they're like, she is a little bitch, and that is a lot of money. And they're like conversing, thinking about it. And he's like, 500 million or 500,000, huh? Okay. So they're like, they look at each other. Um, they all kind of shrug, and they're like, all right, well, you heard him. There's some money. And they're like, okay. I mean, it is an 18 on a persuasion, so that's pretty good. So he's like, all right. And up, that ends your turn, or okay. So you're trapped there, Brax. Is it like tripwire type thing, or oh, I know, but like, okay, okay, okay. So like in that, yeah, yeah, okay. So that's why I wanted to make sure, like with the, because they're gonna be going through, and then all of a sudden it explodes. That's why I wanted to make sure. All right. Okay. So, they nod at the agreement, and it says like, That sounds like a great idea to me. Fuck it. Again, she's a little bitch. And does that end your turn, Mike? Okay, so now it's they know. He's just gonna, yeah, he'll stay here. That's what he should do, and kind of watch the door, aiming, ready for anything to fire. But he did hear you all talk about the mercenary that's coming through, so he's gonna nod at that, and that'll end his turn. Opal, it's you. Right now, yes, they are friendly. Okay. 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 Yeah. Why not? Why not? You know. So they heard that. Oh, you got some drugs, and then they're like, oh, really? And well, all right. So yeah, that's your turn. All right. So they nod, acknowledge that. Uh, so Brax, Yosef, what are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. The RD. I have it on here somewhere. Where are you? Yeah, I'm getting him now. There it is. That should be you now. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Are you able to move him? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's a little weird. I don't know why I did that. My bad. Okay. I'll just say you're there. Okay. Anything else for you? Okay. So that ends your turn. So the servers people, they will go ahead and say, "All right, we're coming through," and then they're gonna go ahead and go in the room. Yeah, you throw them some PCP, whatever drugs, and they're like, "All right, let's do it." All right. All right. So that's their turn. They're just kind of in there, kind of. Actually, let me arrange. Oops. I'll make them like go here, here, and then one will be here. Let's say that. Okay. Um, so top it around. Shrubby, go ahead and roll a 1d4 for me. This will determine how many people will go through. 2. Okay. 2 guys will show up. And then they're just like right at the door at this time with 2 peoples. And Strebby, you see them just kind of running in, kind of figuring out what's going on since they didn't hear any real conflict from their side. So what do you do? They look at each other. Yeah, they look at each other. I guess roll persuasion and see if you could convince them to see if they could join. So when you say that, like he's like, I mean, the noodles and everything's cool, but Bloodborne actually sucks. Ooh, that's a better choice for them. Okay. Um, yeah, the Ninja lead. Um, he's gonna go up there. Um, he's gonna go ahead and say, "Yeah, look, listen, boys. It's a nice time back here. We could have some, some what you all say, ramen. Yeah, we're gonna eat some food." He's gonna try to persuade. Oh, that works. So, so they look at each other. They're like shrugging. And you know what? Yeah, why not? I mean, what do you give me? And then Dingerly's like, yeah, we'll give you ramen. And then he looks at the other people, the other mercenaries, and give him a wink. 100,000 credits. And then he said, well, that's a lot of money. Fuck it, I'm in. All right, let's go. I mean, you hung up on them, but if you want to call them back, yeah, you're gonna broadcast that to the ship. Okay, that's your turn. Okay, that's gonna be your turn. Roll that persuasion. It's your turn right now. Yes, that whole shit. 1 mil. um. Okay, we'll find out. We'll say that. We'll find out. Um. Not yet. Maybe next round. They know he acknowledges that there's more people. He kind of sighs in disbelief, like, why? That's his turn. Opal, what are you gonna And they all nod. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. It's like, what? They all look kind of, yeah. Okay. All right. Yosef, you're up. Yep. Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll think of, we'll probably take a couple of turns, but yeah. Right. Because you got the tactical cloak. Okay. No, because you got the tactical cloak, so that's gonna last 10 rounds, so it's fine. Okay. Okay. All right. So the end of their turn, I'll roll a d4 this time. Let's see how many people will show up. One. All right. One guy will show up this time. Oops. Um, so this guy shows up. See that the room is pretty empty. Peers inside and sees that one of his buddies are standing right there. That ends his turn. And Strebby, what do you do when you see this guy in now? It's your turn. Okay. Uh, so that's all you say? Just go in the room. Yeah. Well, go ahead and roll persuasion. See what happens. Like, he's like, "Fuck you, man! I don't want to die." That end your turn. Dingerly, what does he want to do? He's like, whatever. I'm just gonna back up in here. I think we got what we need. Carry on. Ends his turn. Um, that's definitely his character. All right. So yeah, yep, exactly. Griffle, your turn, buddy. Mike. Hmm. He's like, all right, I'll head over there now. And he starts waddling, and that's um. And then they think about it, and one of them, they're all kind of conversing with each other for a second. They're like, "Well, I mean, armed soldiers, mercenaries, probably a good, 30 of them, give or take. Yeah, give or take 30 people." Yeah, there was just one guy showing up this time. Yeah. All right. Ethan. Uh, Possibly I would send a drone out and see, but yeah, it's a possibility. I could send a drone out with an escape pod. No. Yeah, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. No worries. And then, yeah, that he understands his assignment. Okay. Yeah, I could drag one out for you. Yeah, I got you. Boom. There you are. Okay. Thanos like, why is there more people? We need to go back and watch some more Elcor plays. And it's his turn. Opal, what are you gonna do? I mean, you did. Yeah, you did hear Gripple say to these five to kill that guy in there. Okay, strength. Gotcha. And just makes it. It's like, no, mine. All right, Yosef. You see, that guy has loans himself there. Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh. Do they both hit? Yeah, they both hit. All right. right, that's 8. And 13 total. Okay. 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 Yeah, probably a couple more rounds there. Um, okay. So after that, so these guys are gonna move in probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do one here. He's like, no, no, I got him, I got him. And then there's another one. Yeah, I'll go get him. I'll just stay right here. And then they're gonna go ahead and shoot. They're getting paid. Okay. All right. Right now he is. Yeah, this guy. Okay, that hits, and he'll hit again. Or try to hit again. Nope, that misses. So one time he hit them with 6 damage. Oh, you traitor! He says, she's a bitch. True, but you're still a traitor. And then the next guy, he's gonna go ahead and try to shoot. The other sighted guy here. Misses. He's gonna try again because double tap. Misses. So, boom, boom, hitting the walls. Now this guy, the bad guy's gonna go ahead and try to shoot. That's when you use that catapult thing, right? All right. So what is it? You said 3d8, but he has to do a dexterity. Is that right, Adam? Right. Okay. DC 18, I think. Yeah. Yeah. The dexterity save is for him being prone. Yeah. Let me see. The object strikes the creature and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes, it takes 3d10. Okay. 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 So that obviously you could throw the damage. 15. Oh yeah, he's not looking too hot. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and try to shoot with disadvantage. Nope, that didn't hit, and he'll try again one more time. Nope. Shooting on the wall. Is that turn? All right, Brax, give me a D4. Roll a D4. 2. Okay. So, you hear, running from inside the airlock, and 2 more people show up, and obviously they're confused on what's going on. So let me go ahead and get them here. And they're like, traitor, no, he's a traitor, blah blah blah. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. All right, Strebby, what do you do now? Because you see these guys like arguing with each other, shooting and shit. Let's do some PCP. Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. 16. They're questioning it, and then like the other guy's just like, yeah, fucking get over here. They, they're not so bad. You know that the Iron Lady is a uh, pretty shitty person anyway. She was a bitch. Kind of looking at each other. All right, that ends your turn. Ninja lead with his orders. He's running towards wherever he's going to get a backpack and grenades. So he ends his turn. Mike, that's your turn now. So again, there's like a few people now in that airlock. Obviously, a couple of your quote friendly mercenaries, and then these guys. There's two guys that showed up. So okay, friendly or not, you don't care. Oh, okay, okay. So, yeah, that guy. All right. We'll roll for Ethan too, just to see what he's doing with electronics. Okay. All right, that hits. 6 damage. Oof. He's barely standing there, as you can see, like he's kind of clutching his stomach there. And then you could roll to hit again. It's a double tap if you want. And that just misses. You needed a 14. So boom, boom. You hit him once, and yeah, he's like down on one knee. It's like traitors, coughing up blood. Anything else for you? Okay. They know. He's just kind of bored now. He's like whistling. Um, I'm gonna say insert hair metal band here. Opal, you're up. Muted with Adam. So far that you see are these two guys here that you know of that walked in there. You didn't really hear an affirmative from the new guys that came in. All right, roll persuasion. They're like still kind of contemplating on it. You know, one guy is like, I mean, I know she's a bitch, but like, you know, they're like talking amongst themselves, and that's about it. Well, this guy is definitely okay. That hits. Yeah, you definitely fucking massacred him. How do you kill him? Okay. Got all right. And they're like, "Oh my god!" And that guy's still like, when you kill him, he's like, still splutters like, and then he ends. He just dies. Okay. Up next is Brax. Yosef, what are you gonna do? Okay. Okay. All right. Let me see. Yeah, he's getting close. Okay. That ends your turn. And then these two guys are like, "Yeah, come on, join us." Now they're gonna try to persuade with advantage since they're kind of talking. Like, fuck you, man. You're not convincing me. God damn it. And then this guy's gonna uh shoot him here. Do-do-do-do-do. Oops. Yep, that hits. Damage. Hit again. That misses. 3 damage to this guy. And, this guy will fire back. Miss again. Hit. Damage. Normal. 5 damage. And this guy's gonna shoot. Actually, no, he's gonna pull out the stun baton and swing at this guy. He's like, "You're fucking traitors." They're like, "Listen, man, you could stop fighting." No. Attack. Miss. And that ends his turn. All right, top of the round. Let's say, um, Opal, roll me a d4. Two. Okay, two more people are coming in. There you. Okay. Right now there are technically one, two, three, four, five at the door right now. These two guys are kind of friendly. Let me mark them for you. We'll say this, so you know. All right, Strebby, you see now two more people showing up. It's getting kind of crowded in there. What do you do? Okay. That's more intimidation. That's definitely intimidation there. Yeah. Okay. Like, fuck you. I don't want to. But the other guy's like, come on, man, just get over here. No, fuck you. That in your turn? Okay. I'm gonna say Dinjalid found a backpack and then he's running to get the grenades now. Alright, up next, Mike. Oh, good old Gripple, what are you gonna do? There's like five people in there. Okay. Um yeah, the two marked here are the friendlies. So the one that has the little flame thing. So these other guys are definitely enemies there so far. No, he got the backpack and grenades right now, so he's heading back. Okay. You send your drone in the room. Okay. I'll move him for you so that's easier. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Probably could hit this guy here. This one right here. Yeah. Yeah, that hits. Yep. Yep. That hits. But all right, that's decent damage. Yep, I got you. Yeah, yeah, he's within range now. Okay, so he's gonna attack with the shock attack. That just misses, and he doesn't have an extra attack. So That's it. All right. Anything else for you, Mike? Or okay. All right. They know he's just remembering uh, plays of the Elcors. You know, his favorites, the rendition of Hamilton. So he's just kind of humming. Opal, the ones that has the fire status here are friendly. Are bad. Yes. And this one just got hit by Mike Cripple. Okay. Okay. That failed. And the next guy. They both failed, so they both got restrained. Mm, okay. All right. So next is Brax. Yosef, you saw what happened there. And it's kind of crowded in there. So what do you do? Well, his combat drone is. Yeah. Yeah, the ones with the fire status there, they are friendlies. Yeah, yeah, he's restrained. Okay. Yes, right? Yeah. Oof. All right. Roll the damage. Oh, yeah. So 5 and 3, 8. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's closing in. I would say the next turn they're gonna be the drone's gonna be close to like pretty much like the control panel area of the engine room. That what you think is the engine room. All right. Anything else? All right. So these guys, they're in a predicament. Um, so I'm gonna say this guy's gonna go ahead and shoot him. Boom, boom, boom. Oof. All right. 11 damage. That's a stinger. And then double tap. So we'll try again. Oh my god. This man's a monster. 9 damage. Okay. He's looking pretty hurt. That ends his turn. This guy's gonna pull out his stun baton and try to fucking destroy this man. Okay. Boom. 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 Misses. And that ends his turn. And he's like, fuck you, Kyle. And then And then you hear him, "No, that's me. I'm Kyle, your friend." And then this guy's gonna be like, last minute effort, try to like fucking attack him with the stun baton. Misses. He just spits blood. These guys, you could try to break out with strength, yeah, for your thing, or is it just still there? Let me double check. Creature. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do that because they don't like that. Yeah, that one misses, and then try this guy again. That one gets out. Okay, so he breaks 3. That ends his turn. Let's go there. This guy just kind of steps forward, kind of confused. Ends his turn. All right, top of the round. I'll roll a d4. One guy, he's gonna show up. Okay, he's all confused, like what the fuck? And then once he enters, it's like everybody's like, they're a traitor, they're a traitor. He's like, what the fuck? It's all confusions here. Okay, so that ends that turn. Yeah, Strevy. Yeah, you see the other guy walk in, and they're all arguing with each other. They're like, "You're a traitor. You're a traitor. Fuck you." All that. Fuck it. Yeah, roll a persuasion. See what happens. You yell up. Yeah, Iron Lady's a bitch. They they start looking at each other and they're like, maybe he's right. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So I'll say that this guy will probably join. Oops. I'll put a fire emblem here. Yeah. All right. So that ends your turn. Yeah, it's all good. Gingerly, you hear, waddling, running. Hear him kind of breathing a little. And he's just at the hallway here, at the door, and then he sees you all. He's like, "I got this, the backpack." That ends his turn. He's just at this door here. Yeah, yeah. It's more of a waddle run, like a penguin. It was kind of urgent, it makes sense. Yeah. I need to get that sound so that I could just like, mimic what he thinks because I think it would go off every 2 seconds when he keeps running. All right. Oh, thank you. Welcome, Count, to the shit show that's happening. Well, it's a shit show for me because I'm dealing with like 10 different people. How many? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. Sorry, 11 people I'm dealing with right now. Yes, that's why it's a shit show. So fuck you. So Count what happened. Let me give you a little brief thing. They tried to make the Iron Lady kind of uh, see if they could force her to board, this ship. So the ship right now, the Torrent, is kind of fucked up because they did a little bit of a ship battle flying towards uh, the server ship. They're currently side by side at the server ship docked, so people keep coming in. So they're all bunched into this area here, and Yosef booby trapped these doors. So there's a barrier here, and I made your characters stand out here, keep watch just in case. But they convinced one, two, three, four, five, six people to be friendly, saying that Iron Lady's a bitch. Here's some money. Like, okay. Then I'm just making you say I'm bored, and I listen to, some playwrights of Hamilton by the Elcors. I think that's fair. So, Mike, yeah, you saw that, Gingerly just kind of waddled and at the door here saying that he has the backpack. And, that it's your turn now. The one that are on the fire symbol here, yes, there's three of them. And just your drone, yeah, just your drone. Okay. So you move the drone back. All right. I would say he grabbed probably, yeah, I would say enough. Like it's you got a surplus. It's gonna be pretty deadly. Okay. So with that, um oh yeah, and yeah, you'll hear muffled explosions. I'm gonna say all of them fucking died. Yeah, that's a lot of grenades. Every one of them in there, and then those guys there that your friendly quote friendly dudes in the rooms like what the fuck? Because there's still a few in your room. Yeah. Oh, okay. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Whatever. I'm just gonna mark all of them. You know what? No, I'm gonna fucking delete them all. That's what I'm gonna do. Nope. Get that out of here. All right. They're all dead. That's what I'm gonna. Fuck that. Yeah, that is good. I mean, that is a lot of fucking explosives anyway. So yeah, they're gonna die. So yeah, he waddles and then just jumps at your high five. Oh yeah, it's kind of like what's their names from Predator? Just like that big arm flaps. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, that's it. Dylan. That's it. I was trying to remember the quote. God damn it. Dylan, you son of a bitch. And then bam, that's pretty much what happened. Okay, so Thano, that's you. You heard the big explosion, probably a little bit of laughter from Gripple, and you're just standing out there keeping watch, listening to probably some type of playwright of Hamilton by the of course there. So what do you do? Right now, there's no one but these two quote unquote friendly guys that they persuade to join. Yeah, there's three right now. Perfect. He's like, all right, oh, what are you gonna do? They all nod. Drugs. Okay, yeah. And then like yeah, all these guys are dead. But he's like, yeah, there's probably gonna be what like probably what 20 or so coming in now. He dealt with. I lost count honestly. Okay, right, and then yeah, all right, all right. So Yosef, you're up, and your drone basically is at the panel too. By the way, so okay, I'm still waiting. Okay, maybe either persuasion or intimidation, one of those. That's not bad. So you hear the reply. She kind of she still has like a calm voice, and she's like, "I'm not wasting my time on you, you little pricks." Um, yeah, you tell him. Wow, children, and she hangs up. Okay, okay. So it looks at the schematics. I would imagine the drone's kind of scanning a little bit and saw that there is, in fact, like an area to destroy the power supply. Um, so let's see. Yeah, I say roll an attack. I would say, yeah, it would because people are probably on the upper deck, kind of looking at the airlock. So right now it's kind of clear. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. I'll say an advantage would be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So up next are the peoples. All right. I'll say. Well, since counts here, roll a d4 for me. Count. See how many people show up. Two. Yeah. Sometimes it does that. I'll say the first one. One. Got it. So, so you hear from the airlock there, like you hear running footsteps, and then one guy shows up. Uh, there you go. Oh, boom! He's right in the front of the door. He sees all the dead bodies everywhere. He's like, "What the fuck happened?" And his turn. So Strebby, you're up. You see this guy saying, "What the fuck?" Hmm. Oh man, roll a roll the persuasion. And yeah, you rolled low, so he's like, "Well, at least I won't die." That my turn. Okay, the ninja lead. He's gonna move in here, kind of cover the room, and then he's gonna look at his clipboard and his turn. Mike, Ripple, what are you gonna do? See this guy running up in there? Okay. Yeah, that just misses. That misses. He needed a 14. Okay. Yep. Drone's in. You want him to attack? Okay. Because he's definitely got the range for it. He'll try to attack. Hits for 5 damage. All right, and your turn. All right. Thano, you obviously saw Dingerly run in, and there's a guy in there, and they're like yelling at each other, saying, "Hey, you played Bloodborne?" And he's like, "No." Okay. I mean, you could dash in there if you wanted to. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I would say, yeah, barely. I would say you would definitely see it. Like, finally, action. He's like, "Fuck you." That definitely hits. Oof, 11 damage. All right. You shot him pretty good. Anything else for you? All right. Opal. Yeah, you saw him kind of focus and shoot the guy. So. Oh yeah, he has some health left. Okay. Okay. Fuck. All right. He is barely standing. He's standing strong, but he's kind of on his knee type of thing. All right. Anything else for you? Okay. Yosef, yeah, you see him kind of on one knee there, kind of puffing and puffing, but he's still wanting to fight. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. Sometimes it's stupid. Here. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, pretty much what it looks like is that you're, nestled against a ship, so it's another door, and you see probably a good 5 or 6 people kind of scattering around trying to get ready to entry. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Roll with advantage. Yep, that definitely hits. 10 damage. Okay. I'd say that's enough to cause a ruckus. Like when you're looking in a room when you told the drone to do it, you see the lights flicker a little bit. It's like you're hearing, a little bit of a panic going on in there. Okay. Probably not. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I got you. Yeah, it's a pretty big fucking AOE. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're hitting like an area there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would say you would hit when you're aiming. You probably hit a little bit to the left of the door. Not exactly at the center. So you probably hit like a console or something. Um, so with that you have an explosion, and I'll just roll a d20 for a dexterity. Yeah, 14. Right. Yeah. I'll do that because you're gonna probably hit like 3 of them if that's the case. Because it's a little off center, right? So let's see. Just do one of them just for the sake of fucking easiness. Yeah, that fails. Poof. Okay. Well, you definitely killed them. The three out of the 5 or 6 people there. So you basically see the missile fly in, and then you see the bodies kind of topple over. Hmm. Okay, let's see. So it's this guy's. Let me roll a d4. So yeah. So after you hit the guys, you see the other guys running in. There's 3 of them. So we'll say uh, 1, 2. Oh yeah, and you have that warp or whatever, right? Adam, that's in here. So when they walk in there, yeah, 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 yeah. There's no roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so we'll say this this guy, this guy, and fuck it, you too. He's definitely on the brink of death there. Um, so you see these 4 guys walking in this fucking mist of whatever, and they fucking take damage. Strebby, what do? You see that, and obviously you saw the rocket getting fired there. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, let me move you. This fucking door. Fucking stupid. I don't know. Yep. Well, I'll say that this guy, if you want to aim at the weakest, this is the guy that's weak right now. Okay. You hit, yeah. You demolish that guy. He is super dead. How are you killing him? Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you take the peek of the room in there at the airlock, you see like 2 dead bodies or 3 dead bodies there, like inside where the rocket was. All right. So Ninja Lead, he's just gonna go ahead and contact Mason, try to commend you all for doing a good job in his turn. Mike, you're up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, that misses. Yep, you need 14. Oh, shit. You start firing those 2 rounds, and the guy next to you here is like, wow, you need some help there. Okay. He is in, and you're going to want to try to attack the same target, or? Okay. He will shoot with the shock attack. Miss. All right, that ends its turn. Man, this guy's Neo. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. So you send a message and he acknowledges it and starts to send orders. Okay. Up next is Thano. I think he's AFK. Are you AFK? Or are you back? Okay. You are next. So basically, yeah, like three other people showed up. This guy is dead. And yeah, um, that's pretty much where we're left at. That guy's dead. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, he just lets it happen. He's like, fuck it. Oh yeah, that hits. Boom. 17 damage. Pow. That is a chunk. Standing, but he's hurt. Okay. Okay. All right, Opal, it's you now. Muted with Adam. Uh, it would be this guy here. Okay. God damn it. Yeah, that hits. 15. Oh yeah, that kills him. How do you kill that motherfucker? So it's kind of like Wolverine on one of the X-Men movies. Okay. All right. So up next, it's gonna be Yosef. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's where. Yeah. That door would be, or that area would probably be another wall. Okay. Okay. I would say yeah. Go ahead. Roll the damage. Jesus. And I'll say for the fuck of it. Okay. Okay. So not you. Not you. I was. doing it just out of curiosity. Um, you shoot the rocket, and yeah, you hit the wall and it blows a hole, and then um, you might have heard a couple people hear a couple of grunts out of that. It's like oh, and yeah, that's about it. Yep, go ahead and roll. Oh Jesus! All right, yeah. So you so the drone definitely shot the console there. Obviously, for the power supply of the engine, let's call it. And then once that's done, you see again in the room, it looks like it's turning dark, but then their backup generators are on, so they're fucked. You hear, doo. Yep. Okay. All right. That is your turn. So I'm gonna say at this point, when you're looking in the airlock, you see people scrambling now. They're not even caring about the airlock now. They're just kind of running around, panicking and probably trying to escape. That's the point there now. Um, so at that point, yeah, let's end the combat. I think that's good enough. Unless you want to, uh, what's your plan for these guys here? Do you want to like kill them or do you want to like? Okay. Mhm. Okay. 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 So yeah, everyone in agreement here. Okay. So I'll say yeah for the sake of um wrapping it up. Basically, the guys here are holding them in gunpoint. And they're holding their hands up when they notice that there's no more people coming through. So they're like, fuck. Um, and a minute or so passes by, and I'd say your drone found the power generator, the backup generator. It took them a minute, obviously, but it's kind of hidden in the cargo bay area. So you wanted to what destroy it? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say you don't need to roll that since people are in panic, so they don't even notice a fucking drone. And you shot the backup generator, and now the power is fully off, so they have limited air. And then at that point, you all want to disengage, and I would say move the ship out of this, I guess, airlock at this point, or right. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get you. Hmm. Okay. So you all are out closing. They're like, what the fuck? Boom. They're all fucking sucked out of the space there. Yeah. Okay. So I'll say that when you're pulling away from the ship, you got to the monitors. This ship right now, the Torrent is fucked, so you need to get it repaired at some point because obviously you took a big hit, um, and it's like barely standing. You got the shields that kind of protected most of a brunt of the damage, but it still hurt. But it is still operable, so you could still go somewhere, obviously, and um, yeah, when you're looking outside with the monitors, you see that the there's a few um, escape pods jumping out of that ship, and then with the message from Gripple to Arya to watch, you see like a few small armed ships going after some drop pods, destroying them here and there. Um, and at that point, I think that's a perfect time to end this session. So you all basically barely got out of this ship because with that 2100 damage, I think with the shield, you probably have like, yeah, I would say about like 500 health left on the ship. So if they shot another shot at your ship, you'd probably die. So, yeah, I thought that that was a fun little interaction with the Iron Lady there. Let's see if I could raid someone real quick. Let's go. Oh, let's do Inverse Thunder. They're doing the Mass Effect thing now again. All right, let's do that. Okay, let's raid you, my friend. Let's go raid Inverse Thunder. He's the one that they switch from like Dungeons and Dragons and other RPGs, and they do the Mass Effect thing. So that's cool. We'll give him a raid. And next week, I would believe, is Cyberpunk, and then the week after, we'll see what happens with this. I'll keep you all updated, and this will be uploaded on YouTube. I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this crazy shit that I had to deal with.